A very good morning, sir. A
Very
very
good
warm
morning.
welcome to you here.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. So I was just telling the audience that it's an exciting journey to have you. This is my CIO series and second episode. In the first episode, I had a very young, dynamic CIO. I'm so privileged to have a seasoned CIO like you with 3 decades of experience. And it's a Saturday morning. It's very hot. So I will not call it fireside. Let us call it sunside chat today.
Right.
Sir, yes, sir. So with that, I'll take the privilege to introduce you. But I want to know something more about you too, other than what is recorded
Sure.
on LinkedIn and so forth, because I'm really amazed with some parts of what I see as your status and everything, So I'll come back to that. So dear audience, Subhash Singh Punjabi, sir, is a renowned information technology leader with over 27 years of experience. He has been recognized for strategic vision, team leadership, ability to implement cutting-edge solutions. His approach centers aligning IT with business goals and driving innovation. His achievements numerous, including the prestigious SAP Best Run Award in Implementation, the CISO 100, INFOSEC Maestro, Edge Awards for his contribution to IT governance and information security. This recognition highlights his deep understanding of IT infrastructure. His ability to bridge the gap between technology and business value creation makes him a valuable asset. His expertise is further evidenced by his sought-after speaking engagements at industry events like the Workforce Productivity Conference, the second edition Manufacturing 5.0, the Business Metamorphosis event. He has also shared his conferences like CIO Crown 2023 and the Smart Manufacturing Research Conclave. Sir also is a publishing author with his article on cybersecurity aspect of Smart Factory Industry 4.0, published on Economic Times 9 November 2023. Personally, one of my favorite of his articles was that, where there was so much brevity and comprehensiveness. I became a second-time fan of his there. I've seen him in events. He as a person, CIO, even I could approach a large Economic Times approaches, and he comes on to give knowledge, share his knowledge with the ecosystem. I think he's in the governing body of the CIO, CIO team at Pune, which is a very prestigious team too. But his humbleness, humility, is beyond everything. At this, sir, when I saw your WhatsApp, image yesterday, it said it's the rough side of the mountains that's the easiest to climb. The smooth side doesn't have anything for you to hang on to. And at that note, I want you to tell me, yes, the CIO, the CISO, I know Mr. Punjabi, the whole world knows. I want to know who is this person. A brief about you.
You have said various things about me that I also not aware about it, what you have said, and you have collected from various places. Thank you very much for a very good introduction of mine. So you have covered everything. I don't think that anything additional I have to say about it.
I was going to ask you next, your designation is very unique when it says you're a CISO and a head of enterprise architecture. Now, these two roles, head of the CISO is so important with data privacy, data security, especially in manufacturing, where I think you have connected devices, supply chain, external party. I mean, the level of security. So we'll have one section of questions on security specifically to understand your views. But the second part, which is head of enterprise architecture, at Technavik, we came with the initial momentum of enterprise softwares and all of that also.
Yes,
How
yes.
does these two roles come together? What is this combination of two roles that, why and how? How does it impact?
So what happened, like why it has came? Now, security, whenever you want to do anything in IT, security comes first. May it be application development, be it be the connectivity between the things.
Yes.
Correct? And in any manufacturing industry like us, there are the multiple applications available.
Right.
Not less than 50, 60 applications are there which are getting used by multiple people.
Right.
And each application is collecting some data, which is the input to other. Output of this is input to that, then it get processed, various things happens.
Right.
Now, when we are saying this is required, at the same time, the enterprise architect comes into picture because whatsoever we have, as we know that IT is changing very fast.
Yes, sir.
But whatsoever we have, how we can retain that for a longer time, maybe 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. So longer time is not more than 5, 6 years. in IT, correct? That is the
Yes.
highest what I'm saying. So,
Right.
so in that also, suppose we don't have a proper structure in place, that is
Right.
architecture in place,
Right.
then whatsoever you are doing, it will go in a vein. Like
Right.
that particular one application will not talk to other.
Yes, sir.
And then there will be a big issue because the efficiency will go down.
Yes. Yes.
So doing anything, the architecture comes into picture first, where
Yes.
we can say what should be on cloud,
Hmm.
what should be on premise, what
Right.
should be on the SaaS, what should be on the private cloud.
Right.
Correct. So, and it's everything is hybrid.
Yes.
Nowadays, we can't say that we are totally on premise, zero. We can't say we are only with one cloud, not possible. Because there are the SaaS applications. And when we say there is SaaS application, which is mandatory to take as of now, and
Hmm.
it has got a various benefit also.
Hmm.
So if you go for SaaS application, that may be hosted on some other hyperscaler.
Yes.
Correct. And from there, we are getting some data from, and we have to push some data from here. If you
Yes.
talk about SAP, CRM,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Vendor
Yes.
access systems, all these systems, when it is there, each data gets transferred from here and there, then only you can get some efficiency from that. We can't keep anything in silos.
So, sir, this
So it's an architecture which is required, and at the same time, sorry to interrupt you, at the
No.
same time, security between these.
Yes. Yes.
So this role has got, as you ask why it is different, so an architecture comes in a one,
Logic.
because all this thing comes into that.
Yes.
Other than your all network security, all that things may be different, but major portion, your when we say about the business,
Application and security.
total business, when we say business, so it is connected.
Yes, sir.
So CISO should be connected with this, then it is always better to have.
Yes, sir. So at this point, you just mentioned one. I want to just ask a little more on that. Is that, cloud was even today when we talk to some BFSI players, at least not in India, but if you go towards, Middle East and that areas, they're still close to the idea of cloud to that perspective. Tell me something, when you just mentioned that there's no more a choice, you have to use SaaS. Is this something those companies have forced back to us, the CIO infrastructure, all the, guy, or is the reverse? You guys have gone ahead and embraced and asked for more on cloud, or is it the reverse? Companies are giving you cloud, so you have to take cloud.
No company is giving. When normally in the manufacturing, what we see is that whenever we need something, so there are, like, as a IT guy, as a this thing, we can say we have to give some information or result to them. So there are the projects, multiple projects are going on. Suppose we want to give the deliverable to. So what we do maybe 10, 20 years before is that we have to have something on place first.
Yes, sir.
To do some POC, some hardware is required. We have to purchase. There is a lead time.
Right.
There is a cost to it.
Yes.
Then we do something POC. Maybe
Right.
after a year, we say it is not working. So we have wasted both the money.
Correct.
With cloud, then it has came as a cloud. Maybe around, it's around 10 to 15 years now, everybody is using that and it is growing. So here what happens when you want to test anything or you want to have a result immediately at earliest. So
Yes.
your infrastructure, your implementation of infrastructure, setting up the infrastructure, all this time get curtailed.
Very right.
Other thing, you are on cloud, you can burst that wherever it is required. So you don't have to size up very precisely, or even if you size up precisely, and if whatsoever you are doing the project, if it is oversized, it has outgrown. It has given the result which more than what we envisaged.
Yeah.
So at that time, if you need to enlarge that into upgrade your machines, it's very difficult.
Yes.
So actually, we as a IT, we have gone to management. We have explained them this is the requirement, because it will not come from the business. The main reason is that cloud is not cheap.
Right.
If you compare with cloud and on-premise, cloud is not cheap. So as far as the monetary is concerned, cost is concerned. But if you put that use case with cloud cost, then your the on-premise cost for anything, and if you put all this efficiency, and if you put that some dollar value to each efficiency, then only you can show the ROI.
Got dollar value.
This thing we have to do. But nowadays, management, your business guys, they are also very much, now they are educated well, that saying that cloud will give us the benefit. So they are also asking. But I am talking about when we have started. At that
Yes.
time, it was a bit difficult. So we have to put
Yeah.
up that, but it is not one-to-one. We have to maintain it. It's not that we have purchased the server of 5 lakhs rupees.
Right.
That is not only cost. It has got multiple costs, managing, power, correct?
Quality.
Yes, their security, physical security, what we
And the
put on
cost
there.
of obsolescence and the cost of
Cost of observation, correct.
solution.
These all things we have to put. Actually, it was very much difficult when first time we have told them, it's my earlier organization. So we have
Yes.
to go with this. So they have asked me various queries and we have
Right.
to put various ways and find out the way how it is beneficial to us. Because various time what happens, no, it's what we have seen is that even if we know that this
Yes.
particular thing is beneficial,
Yes.
correct? But explaining in the terms of money is very difficult. When we are
How are you
talking,
doing it today? How
when
are
we
you?
are talking to
You have
CFO,
so today you don't have to explain. It's so universal that you don't have to explain. Or are you able to bring those efficiency parameters in front of
we
them?
have to. But nowadays it is easy because some type of knowledge or awareness is there in the management.
Education is already there.
Now it is there. Now it is there. But only then we have to put up how it is useful. We have to put a case of 5 years.
Right.
If a case of a year, then it will not suffice. We have to
Yes.
show them how it is. Correct? Because if we purchase something, well, rightly you said about obsolescence. After
Yes.
3 years, it is nowhere.
Exactly. So how are you dealing with that? See, I don't know the revenue versus the PAT and the net profit and the cost of infrastructure. But you said every 5 years, yes, we're getting obsolete. It is getting obsolete because there is so much happening on the forefront. We can't help it. There is disruption everywhere. Disruption. And I'm glad there's disruption. So this is now inbuilt that we have to change 5 years. Unforeseen changes will come. So companies are ready to spend that major the same capital investment must be coming every 5 years, right? So
yes.
companies are
Majority of our company, what I have seen, majority of our company, they are now ready to change. We say that as far as I'm saying IT side, correct?
sir.
We,
Yes,
we may talk about the OT side, it's totally different.
yes, sir.
Factory side is totally different. If
Yeah.
IT side, if you say that is servers, desktop, laptops, correct? That IT infra.
Right.
There now, this thing is there in their mind, and we are also put up that. And every 5 years that
Yes.
comes. Like
Right.
if you talk about desktop laptops, it comes after 3 to 4 years. But if you
Right.
talk about servers, storages, all that things, it comes after 5 years to the refresh.
Okay. And what about the application side softwares? For example, you guys now, the industry, I'll ask about industry 4 to 5 transition, but even with industry 4.0, I think at that point you have digital twins, which is an exciting concept according to me. You can simulate.
Yes.
Yes. Then there is your, digital factory, smart factory. There's connected devices. There's everything IoT. So how does this element, can this be also said that life is 5 years versus 4 years?
No. That is a bit difficult. That topic is a bit difficult. Now we have seen that people have gone for a smart factory. Everybody has to go. That is industry X.0. Everybody has to go. See,
Yes.
now if you talk about industry X.0, 10 years, maybe 10 to 12 years before, it was a wish. It was something that we will do. Now, if you ask me, for everyone, it is must. It is a part of survival.
Yes,
You
sir.
can't be there. It's similar like when you say industry 1.0, 2.0, 3.0, correct?
Yes, sir.
So everybody now 100% they are on the 3.0.
Okay. Yeah.
3.0, what we say, where we have got no manual, then automated and all that things. So
Right.
they are there. But what is the difference between 3.0 and 4.0?
Yes, sir.
We will come to 5.0, correct? But
Yes.
4.0 is somewhat now people are understanding in detail.
Right.
So when we say 4.0, so there are the major thing is the connectivity.
Yes.
So connected factory is a majorly we can say the brief definition. If you talk about industry 4.0, it's a
Correct.
connected devices, connected factory. So
Yes.
we listen, we hear that our home appliances like fridge
Yes.
also will have some IoT sensor. It
Yes.
will tell us, correct. Similarly, if you talk about the factories,
Machines.
there are in the 3.0, industry 3.0, people have gone with the digital thing in a piecemeal approach.
Okay. Yeah.
They have got something where the automations are there, where some data is coming up, something is getting done there, correct? But everything is near about in isolation.
Right, sir.
So we are not getting a huge benefit of it, required benefit of it, saying that seeing all this together and taking a reference from this.
Yes.
making a decision. That decisions are again isolated earlier.
Yes.
Now people are connecting that, getting
Right.
all that IoT data when we say, like a machine. If you just take a simple example, machine was having that PLC board,
Yeah.
correct? Since ages, what I've seen, since ages. I think I've seen that in 92 when I started my career. That board, normal board. And there they have got that data. Then they have to go there. They have to like CNC machines. We have to feed some data and all that things. Some program it used to work.
Right.
It used to work. That was there.
Yes.
But getting data from that particular CNC machine, from that particular, we can say the PLC, out and maybe massage on that particular thing, how that machine is working, it is not there. Correct? Because that machine doesn't have a capability. Some of them may have, but majority of it. I'm again talking about the India perspective. So various machines doesn't have a capability of taking out that data from that. Correct? For various reasons.
Yes, sir.
When it has started around maybe we can say early 2000, 2005, 6, 7, they have started that we'll take this data outside.
Okay.
Correct? When we were not talking about 4.0, but 5, 6, 7, when we have seen, we have tried to take that data out, that OEMs were charging very heavily to just make that machine capable of connectivity. As an IP, they are saying our IP is there, we can't give that.
This was 2000. This was 2005, 6, 7.
2005, 6, correct?
Yes,
so then there are the ways to do. Some people have done something. So it is not a whole thing we can say. As a total, it is not there.
Correct.
But the issue is that everything is silos. They are going, seeing. Now, when we say Industry 4.0, maybe from 2010 onwards, it is taking leap and now it is at full speed. Everybody is talking about it. There we are talking about each machine should talk to IT. So OT to talk to IT, shop floor to top floor. How it will happen? Because each thing, whatsoever it is happening inside, it should come out. And then from there, when we know that, we have to take a reference. There are various things. It's not only, this is just a data. First part is just collecting a data, huge data. That will not give you anything, but it will give you some history. Then you have to make that data understandable with various other tools.
You apply digital twin over here.
Yes. So from here, but when we say digital twin, for that also this is required. So these are the basic, this is the foundation. Earlier it was not there. So once we get that data from there, we get the connectivity, we get the, what we say, the open connectivity, open platform connectivity now the people are giving. And which is we can say the standard. Everybody there is standard. So there is got open connectivity, we have to connect to it, get that data. Once we get that data, then what you talk about digital twin. So this everything has got we can say the used to various other partners, technology partners. Then digital twin has came up. And as you said, digital twin is a very good thing what we have seen. Because there is no need to go to machine and then decide something. You can give a training to your employees. Some of the industries, like you talk about chemical, it's very hazardous, very hazardous. We can't take a new employee to directly to the shop floor. If you talk about auto component, there are the machines which are safety issues are there. So there also we can't take people there. I used to in the die casting. So you know that it's a very hot and all that things, and it's a very safety, we can say for safety purpose, that is for employees is very crucial. So there we can give that training them from outside, which is called your OTS, what we talk. Virtual training, augmented training. For that, everything is connected, then only we can do. So that is the part of what I am saying about OT. If you talk, this is important.
Right. So now 4.0, I understand. So if Pune is a very important market. You would consider it to be one of the key contributors to the automobile industry in India, auto manufacturing. Will it be a...
Yes. I have got around 19 years of experience in auto. We can say 20. Well, 1 year start, correct.
And Pune is a significant contributor of, auto, IT initiatives happening in the auto industry.
Yes. Auto, very heavily there.
Considering that, if I had to know the state of things of IT in Pune as a market, within the auto industry, how would you say how far have we reached? Whether it is the, if I say, let's say in the smart
Scale.
side, how far have we reached?
Now, if you say scale about like 1 to 10, if you talk,
Yeah,
so everybody is on that verge. But if you
right.
say what they have taken now, you leave it something top-notch OEM companies. I'm talking about the auto manufacturing, like for them, correct? So
Yes.
they are around, we can say, because they are. If you talk about the smart manufacturing, it's evolving. But
Okay.
surely they have surpasses the more than 50%. So 1 to 10, all are around 6, 5, 6, 5, 6.
And
I'm saying average.
this would include connected devices, smart factory distribution,
Yes, yeah.
all of this.
Correct. So they get the OE on their dashboard directly, what is
Right.
happening. Then in the auto industry, one more thing is your shifts, they work on the 24 hours.
Yes.
So various time it happens that the productivity is low in the night shift.
Right.
Maybe, and also what in my career, what I've seen is that productivity is low after lunch.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
these are the things which are came up from outside, from
Right.
that particular data, and then we have taken some call on that.
Yes.
So
Yes.
HR comes into picture. What
Right.
should we do? So they, because all are humans, correct? All are humans. So we have to see to it how we can motivate them
Yes.
at that time. Suppose it's after lunch time or maybe in the night time, if it is low, what we have to give? So there are the various. Then we have given some incentives saying that this is the production what we have
Right.
got in the last month, last day, correct? Whatsoever is there. So if you go about this, you will get some incentive.
Right.
Those stand, and so we have the KPI. Here the KPI comes into picture.
Yes.
With that data, we have come that what is the best production in that particular hour,
Right.
particular batch, correct? What is the best? Who is the best operator? Auto component operator is very
Yes.
important. Who is
Yes.
the best operator? How it has done? How you can beat that? Then there is again a competition saying
Right.
that best operator of the month.
Ah.
And it is not only production again. If you talk about auto component, it is not only production.
Okay.
So your quality. So
Yes.
you have produced suppose 100 pieces for
Right.
XYZ,
Right.
and suppose from that 10 are defective.
Right.
Another person has produced only 92.
Correct.
But your defected is only 3 or 2.
Correct.
So he is better than you.
True.
So
So this
there are multiple things we have to have. That formula was there.
how big
And we
is your
also,
KPI chart? How big is your KPI?
yeah,
How many factors are there in your KPI chart? Sir?
around, it's not very high because around 8 to 10 factor
Okay.
for achieving or judging the operator.
Got it.
For 8-10 parameter for our management who requires it, for them there may be 25-30 parameter.
Right.
But when you are judging a person, because what happened here, what we are saying is that that person should be motivated.
Right.
And it is always give and take.
Very right.
Correct. If he's producing more good quality, more production, correct. Automatically organization is getting benefit because machine is same.
Very true. Sir.
So OE is better.
Yes.
If your OE is better, you are profitable. From that, if you can pay something, it's very good. Everybody is happy into win-win situation. So
But sir,
for them,
how many KPIs are you managing? How many KPIs do you see a chart every day, every week? Considering so many areas on your daily life as a CISO, and all of that. How many KPIs come to you?
Yeah. So first thing is that when you talk about the how many KPI I see.
Yeah.
As far as manufacturing concerned, I don't have to see that KPIs. I am there to enabling that KPIs from a digital side, how we can get.
Right.
And every day that KPI has to be seen by the manufacturing
agreed.
unit head, manufacturing
Yeah.
head. So there are the end-on box, like the screens, big screens, where these KPIs are going. Like how many are the safety issues, near miss, what we say. What are the production level? What is the quality?
Yes.
Correct. What are the cost of production?
Right.
What is the cost of poor quality? How much has came back from the customer? How much has been rejected? How much has rejected there? And we couldn't take back. There are the cases, because we are also doing the export. There are the cases that total batch has got rejected there. And the batch at that time, the batch is around maybe the 30 CR, 40 CR, that particular dispatch what you are saying. but we couldn't take back that.
Right.
Because if we said that we want to take back, because we will not get a 40 crore, for example, but if we want to take that back, the cost is too high.
Yes. Yes.
So what is the solution? If you want to do segregation, we have to send our quality guy there.
Hmm.
He will do the segregation there.
Right.
Everything has got cost, correct? Because we are sending somebody from here to US.
Yes.
He has to be there. He has to stay there for maybe 15 days, 20 days and do that segregation. And from that, maybe the batch is of 10,000 numbers. From 10,000 number, he may say, okay, I have recovered 5,000, 4,000, 6,000. Other thing is scrap there and there itself. So it's the cost of poor quality. When we say that dispatch has happened, when we have done, we don't know. So here again come the digital. We should know the quality of your product, whatsoever product is there, at the time of production itself.
Okay.
Because we have done the production, there is a cost of production. But after that, there are some cost. Like we have to pack that.
Right.
We have to pack that in a pallet. We have to ship that to something. So there is a logistic cost. After having everything, if something is happening, something is getting rejected. So these are the additional costs.
Very true, sir.
So getting inspected your product immediately, or maybe we say the runtime, or we can say the real time. When that project is going, that item or product is coming from conveyor belt, there and there itself we are inspecting. We have reached up to that. So it is inspecting there and there itself and saying that. So what happens when they are inspecting, we can, multiple things we can correct immediately. Correct. Maybe around 60% we can correct. Yes. 40% are rejected, but that is okay. But cost of poor quality is low than the cost of poor quality after going to the customer. Yeah, delivering.
True.
These are the KPIs actually.
Yes, I got it. So you're enabling a system which is giving each unit head or delivery or a internal head a right to see their KPIs. Wonderful. Yes. That's great. So at this stage, I'll ask you about two more areas. One is, like you said, data has come. People have no choice but to use for their own convenience, AI or robotics or robots. But tell me, at this stage, there are two concepts which I want to explore with you. One is, where have we reached in the form of analytics? Initially, it was just about dashboards, BI, business intelligence. Then it moved towards predictive, like
yes.
And then prescriptive. And now I hear a lot of, we consult a lot of IT software companies to go to market. So we hear their stories, how they came up. But it always, I don't know, what is your take on it? There is a set of solutions called intelligent decision-making systems. Okay, so they help you make decisions. And with the click of your fingers, just you click and you get. And it is probably only because of the prescriptive nature. Correct, so how do you feel about that? How have manufacturing companies reacted to this trend? Are they still on the BI level, or have they gone to implementing intelligent decision system or decision intelligence systems?
Normally, everyone is on that verge. Whoever has done analytics, now we are talking about, because when we say that we are on the verge of Industry 4.0, 5.0, so I say X.0. So there, when you are there, at that time, if you don't take a decision, you can't take a decision on your data, creating the information, and decision at a shortest time, near real time. This is called near real time.
Correct.
There's nothing called real time, but at least near real time.
Yes.
So when it is near real time decision you have to take, at that time, you have to have all these things in place. What we talk about, predictions.
Yes.
We say that it was there, but no, it was not there to this level. Right. Now what happens in the prediction, what we get when you talk about all the assets, your equipment failures, equipment life, right? There what happens is that if you have got that particular systems in place, that data from that sensors are going with the multiple parameters. There are multiple parameters. Each parameter has got its own meaning. Each parameter is required as per the company, as per the type of industry.
Right. Sir.
So that parameter when goes there, with that parameter, you can predict the failure of your machines.
Right.
Correct. Because the industries where, like process industry, there the downtime, if you say the downtime is for 2 minutes also, it costs you in crores.
Yes.
Because everything stops.
Yes.
Similarly, if you talk about downtime in manufacturing, like auto component,
yes.
So that is a silos machine. So one machine may wait for some time. So that cost is less. Correct?
Right.
So predictions have now it got we can say it's improved a very much from
Yes.
it. Similarly, in prescriptions, when we say, so
Hmm.
we know in advance that if you are using this particular thing at this temperature, at this pressure, it
Hmm.
will go down within suppose 32 days.
Correct.
I've taken odd figure 32 days, but it gives like that. It doesn't say month, 2 month. It gives in a days, 32 days. There are
Right.
systems which gives you in hours.
Hmm.
Maybe it will get well after 1100 hours,
Right.
1100 3 hours. So that type of accuracy is there.
Is there today.
And what is the study says, and also we have seen these accuracies are around more than 93, 94%.
Okay. Wonderful.
When they give this will go down by this much. So
Yes.
various times we have seen it has saved us a lot, because in any industry there is a lean time, there is
Right.
a plan down time,
Yes.
and there is something called breakdown time.
Right.
When we say plan downtime, it doesn't cost you much because it's a plan. You
Okay.
know, correct? But when we say the downtime cost, again, people doesn't know this. Downtime cost is not just a loss of production.
Okay.
It's a loss of your own brand image, loss of your customer demands. Because we are giving somebody some data, correct? Some product. On that, they are doing something, their product. Everything is integrated. Everything is integrated. You talk about OEM, they are also integrated.
Yes.
Correct.
Yes.
Nowadays, consumers like us are very demanding. Suppose you say that you have booked some vehicle and it is coming on this Gudi Padwa. Because of some reason in that industry, you are not got on that day.
Yes. I can understand.
See,
And get
see
you.
what will happen? What is your feeling? Correct. So it's very important. It's not just a downtime means a loss of production of 100 vehicles of any OEM.
Hmm.
That is not only cost. Cost is the market cost.
True.
Correct. And that express what it is there. So
Yes.
that customer delightness will go. And then in
And so
future you
that,
will say, no, यार वो नहीं लेना है, वो problematic है. बोला
yes.
था हमको मिला नहीं. Because you will not see that कि उसका downtime हुआ या कुछ हुआ.
Correct.
You don't care about it, which is correct. So it is everything is linked. When we say that we are from auto component, our material goes to OEM. Correct. So if we don't go give in time, there are huge penalty for us. Huge penalty if we can't give this in time. So there are now all OEMs, they are doing audit of their tier 1 vendors. How it is working, what are the measures you are taking. Well, again, we'll come back to some cyber security, because nowadays this type of downtimes may happen because of these your bad actors.
Yes, sir. That's a very
So
important topic.
again, that is very important. Everybody is coming to me and saying that, अरे वो एक कस्टमर आ ये आ रहा है वो आ रहा है अपना साइबर सिक्योरिटी बताना है ऑडिटर इज आस्किंग अपना साइबर सिक्योरिटी कैसा है बट दैट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट नाउ
Yes,
we
sir.
say that everybody is
Casualty, sir. It's a
prone.
casualty. You and I are so demanding because of data, because we have phones, Instas, and all. Same thing is coming into your business. But I'm so
Correct.
glad that manufacturing mein hote hue bhi you guys are so customer centric, and that customer experience, which was just a call center experience or a retail experience, has come to B2B. And uske baad obviously cyber security aana hi hai if we are so demanding.
Correct.
That's an amazing topic. We'll have to do an entire, set of 4-5 questions. But
But one thing now you said, no, I will add on this. You
Huh.
said that IT, you are from IT, but you are talking about the customer centric, correct?
yes, yes, yes.
So again, you revealed that what I said. Now, IT is not a IT. IT is a core part of business.
True,
So
sir.
IT has to know about what is the product, who is the customer, who is your vendor. Nowadays, we are saying not vendor, but partner.
Yes.
Correct? Who is
Yeah.
your partner? All
Yes.
these things, IT also should know, because IT has to help both of them.
True.
Correct? Something happens to your customer also. If he is not that IT savvy, we help them.
Yes, yes.
Our partners, whatsoever there, partners, our vendors, whatsoever there, we do their audits. We do their audits. At least yearly once we do audit.
Educate also, because I know whatever customers I work, they also pass on so much knowledge to us about in terms of what even, footprint, carbon footprint, they share so many things.
Very important for us. Sustainability is the top
Yes.
biggest topic now for everyone.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
So tell me, sir, here, if I know, so days must be so busy, and really the startup culture is so heavy that there are I'm so glad entrepreneurs are taking it up to do small things even within manufacturing, whether IT, whether low code, whether.
Correct.
But then how do you? So what are your like? I would say when I say you, I'm considering you as a representative of the entire manufacturing.
Correct.
So and probably in Pune because we stay here, we live here, and what was once from here. So I want to ask you that what are the, I mean, there's so much to discuss, so much to decide in a year. What are your priorities this year? What are your priorities or 2 years, within
So
2 years?
if you talk about any manufacturing industry, the priorities are mainly now what we discuss the same thing. They want to see objective. Priorities come from objectives.
Yes.
So what are the any manufacturing industry project objectives nowadays? Is that because of this competitive age? Whatsoever we are manufacturing, we can't get the cost escalation.
Right.
Means rate escalation.
Won't
Cost
get-
rate escalation. If we have price escalation, if you are selling something, we can't get the price escalation.
Right.
So how we can get that? That is the core business problem for everyone. Because everybody is in competition now. Nobody is there as a monopoly is there, right? So what happens is that how we can make our product best product at less cost.
Yeah.
This cost optimization is the top priority of everyone. How we can do. Another big concept is value pricing. What best quality we can make, and from that, and it is not only thing, but we have to go on next step from that product. If we give this, for example, if we are into fertilizer, if we are manufacturing some fertilizer, some specialty chemical, and we are giving this to farmer, how their yield will increase, his yield will increase. There are multiple players in the fertilizers.
Yeah.
So they use my fertilizer in a 1 acre of land for onion. The output is suppose 1 ton, for example. Correct?
Yes.
And from other fertilizers, they are getting suppose 0.9 ton. The
Right.
difference is 0.1. So on that basis, like if you use my product, your productivity will increase. And because of that, we are asking you extra cost, which is said as a value pricing.
Okay.
This concept is very heavily going on in the market. So we
In
talk about cost
manufacturing, throughout manufacturing?
throughout. Yeah.
Oh.
Now you see, you take your consumer example. Correct? We go to buy our car. We get a car in any segment. If you go, there are the multiple versions they give.
Right.
Like if you talk about the your Creta, so Creta has got 5-6 versions. So and first version will go into a 13 lakh, last version will go into 22 lakh. So we talk. So this is the value. So this value, what we are saying is that कि आपको ये मिलेगा, rooftop मिलेगा, ये मिलेगा, वो मिलेगा. We have to add that. Sunroof आ गया, sunroof आ गया, बढ़ गया. Then the customer who goes there, एक value देख के, that is called a value price. They pay for it.
Got it. So one
the consumer side.
2 is value pricing, you said.
Value price. So from that, this system, they want to understand about it, how we can create a value to it.
Right.
Now, then your production should increase. When you talk about OEE, production should increase because your time, your machine, that is your fixed cost, whatsoever we are saying, it is common. From there, whatsoever will take, your cost will get down.
Right.
How that production can be increased, how your downtime will decrease,
Right.
your machine's downtime will decrease, correct?
Right.
And how the operations management can work. When we say now various places, we say that even if in the around 10-15 years back, people are saying that paperless karna hai, correct? But wo zero kahin pe nahi hua hai. And in the factory side, it is not there. So they are saying operations management, how we can do totally digital, so that all data we have got somewhere, and then we can crunch on it. So it's operations management. I'm saying the people who are putting something, we should take that. If we talk about these 4-5 parameters, means we can say process reliability.
Right.
We can say your in process reliability, it will give you again the production and cost, both the things.
Okay.
Then your asset reliability. Assets are reliable. How reliability is? It should not go any downtime.
Correct.
Everything requires, everything has got life. But if you predict that, then you can take action beforehand, so that the other cost will get decreased.
Right.
Correct.
Right.
So when we talk about that, then your data management, whatsoever data is coming,
Hmm.
how you are managing that data. Because from that only you can get some data, some insights. Simple, eh? Everybody is talking about AI,
Yes,
and everybody knows that everybody wants to go on AI and implement AI.
correct.
Nobody can implement AI without data.
True.
100%, that is underlined.
Yes.
So now data management, sufficiency of data for your decisions, for your
Important.
automatic prediction, prescription, and all that things. As I mentioned earlier, that suppose
Yes.
there are the 4 parameters we are capturing, 5th parameter is important, but we have missed it. And it will happen. It's a journey. I'm not saying one day you will have everything. But then once you know that 5th parameter you have to add, then
Yes.
you have to add means not that easy to add. You have to have some sensor, you have to have, see the compatibility of machines. We talk about the OT side,
Right.
means your factory side. That machines are old normally. Anywhere if you go, it is not like 5 years, 6 years. It is always 20 years, 25 years, 30 years.
Yes.
At
Yes.
that time, the technology was different. How we can make that suitable to this?
To
Well,
current.
we can't change. We can't change. It's not that easy to change your this thing, correct? Machines and all that, all your process. But how we can make that? So priorities, if you ask, the questions coming is that your reliability of your assets,
Right.
your cost optimization,
Right.
production maximization, and the quality. What we talk about your production quality. See, there are very big concept. What I have learned recently is product giveaway. The very new concept, new thing I have learned. It may be old for the audience here, but what I have learned, what is product giveaway? What happens is that normally there is some quality requirement by a customer, whosoever customer is there. Correct. They say that I want this particular thing in a suppose tolerance of 0.01, for example. Correct. If we talk about that, to make that 0.01 tolerance, the back end in the production, we have to do multiple things. And we do more and more because we want to have a product which is accepted and not rejected. So if we want to have a 0.01 tolerance, we do efforts of your material and man efforts, and we reach 0.05 tolerance.
Okay.
Correct? So prima facie, if I say, you say, yes, you are better than what they require.
That's a product giveaway.
No. So it's not over. Story iske aage. So you are better than that particular what they want 0.1. You are 0.05.
Yeah.
So it's better. This is correct. But to make a 0.05, the cost is increased by X dollar.
Right.
वो तो मेरे को कस्टमर देने वाला नहीं है.
Right.
So why I have to make a more better than this? I'm talking about the your tolerances.
Okay.
Correct. So that is the extra cost I'm putting, because to make that quality, there is a cost to it. So I am putting some extra cost to it. If they want 0.01, I should have a system, something, backend system, the digital, AI, everything now we talk about new age.
Right.
So that I may have a 0.1 or 0.09. 0.05 करने की जरूरत ही नहीं मेरे को, मैं तो उसमें मेरा तो और खराब हो रहा है. 0.5 करने में मेरा और खर्चा बढ़ रहा है. Why I have to do that? So this is called a product giveaway, means the product they want in a particular quality. Particular quality is of X amount. If I give it in X amount, I earn some 5%, 10%.
Right.
But if I give in 0.05 tolerance, 0.5 tolerance, whatsoever we say, in that the cost of that X becomes X plus something. So my profit margins are maybe they affecting. And this is a very good concept, because everything is related to cost. Everyone is saying this we want. Correct. If you want that, you have to pay us.
Correct.
So 0.1 tolerance चाहिए तो ये cost है, 0.05 चाहिए तो ये चाहिए. That we can say. But then in the production, we have to be very much clear कि हम 0.01 चाहिए तो उतना, 0.1 चाहिए तो उतना ही कर सकते हैं. What is required back end? That comes your, again, the technology. So on this concept, various people are working,
This
because
is,
we are doing more is also a cost.
yes, yes, of course
Why
it
to
is.
do that? Because
Hmm.
the requirement of that particular is this much. So we have to do that much only. Why more? If you are doing more means you are putting more efforts, more manpower, more
Yes.
this thing, your requirements of data and all that things,
Seems
requirement of
like
your
a corollary.
components.
This seems like a corollary or a 5.0 version of something called the marginal costing.
Correct,
Yes,
correct. They're very correct. It's very important
yes, yes.
because they are not paying for it now. उनको तो इतना ही चाहिए, हमको इतना ही चाहिए था.
True, true. Look at the tussle of the IT person. It's coming from, this should be coming out from the CFO's mouth, but it's coming from your mouth.
No, correct. But what happened is nowadays, again, what you already asked me about that, you are into that board meetings or not. So there it happens. Arey
Yeah.
yaar, we are doing this. What IT can do for this?
True,
These are the
true.
questions nowadays because human can't do. Human can't do. So we have to predict through that this product will have a quality of X thing
Right,
with all these parameters.
right,
If you want X point something, then you this parameter. And difference of these parameters
right.
into manpower effort, into your components, into
Huh.
your machine efforts, everything calculated is your cost.
Right, sir.